also known as engine wiggles. We're activating
We were
those
going to
thrust
launch
vector
on
control
Thursday,
actuators to
and it
ensure
was
that
looking
those
good.
center
It was
engines
looking
and the
amazing,
inner
but
radius as
nothing
well
happened. We were
have
T
the
minus
ability to steer the
16,
rocket.
was
Yep, super cool
straight
to see
through,
how
no
fast
faults,
those
nothing.
move. I mean,
And
in
we
flight,
stopped at
it's amazing to see
T
how
minus
it steers the
0.
vehicle.
How is that
We're
even
coming up on
possible?
that T minus 1 minute now on our countdown, so let's listen in to see if we
SpaceX
pass
said,
that gate.
alright, we are launching on Monday. We're launching on Monday. No, we are not launching on Monday. We're launching on Thursday. Thursday, one nice cloud appeared. So that cloud said, hello, please
Alright,
make
we
way
are
for me.
through the gate. Still no
T
holds
minus
on the
60 is
board.
gone.
We are at the window.
50
We are
seconds
at
to
the
go.
window.
Starship getting ready to fly.
45 seconds.
Thursday, one big cloud came, very nice. Hello, handsome, how are you? And the Starship got distracted, didn't launch. And now we're here today, on Friday.
You might have 30 seconds.
No,
Flight directors go for launch.
+2 always.
Yeah, I understand that.
60, 50, 10,
-9, 8,
7,
7,
8.
6.
Wait, I forgot the countdown, I forgot.
4, 3.
3, 2, 1.
And
lift off, let's go!
Let's go!
Oh, my internet! The internet! Oh, let's go!
Let's go! T plus 17 seconds.
Oh my god!
Vehicle is pitching
I
down
wait.
range.
I waited. This is what
Booster Raptor
I
check.
prayed for times like this.
All engines, bro. Let's go!
All
Already
engines is
2
even
kilometers in altitude, bro. That's crazy.
30 seconds
In 30
into flight.
seconds.
33 out of 33
It's
Raptor engines
twice
lit
the
on the
height
super
of
heavy
Burj Khalifa.
booster arcing away from us here at Starbase.
In just 30 seconds.
Bro, I'm getting the shivers right
So
now. It's
beautiful, bro. So
Coming up
beautiful.
on max
Oh
Q,
my
maximum
God.
aerodynamic pressure, which
This is
again for this
incredible.
flight is going to be higher than it has been on
Oh,
any
you
of
see
our
Max
previous
Q, bro.
Starship flights.
What? Such a beautiful camera angle. That's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful camera.
Such
amazing
a beautiful camera angle. Amazing camera angle.
Right, so
Vehicle
we're
has reached
passing through
maximum
that
Raptor 73.
maximum aerodynamic pressure over a minute now into flight. Still seeing 33 out of 33 Raptor engines lit and burning. Our next major moment's going to be coming up in just a little over a minute from now, when we're going to get
The
the
only
hot
thing I'm
staging.
sad that
We're going
SpaceX
to
remote
shut
is the
down
crowd
all but
noises.
5
when they
of those
T-minus 10,
engines on the
9.
booster. It's our version of
They don't
MECO.
do that
Most
anymore.
engines cut off.
It's like
And then we're going
should
to
be a
ignite
SpaceX
the 6
iconic
engines
crowd
on the
noise.
ship.
For them,
while it
the
is
main
still attached to
milestone
do
is
that
getting the
separation.
booster back.
As a
safely.
reminder, we try to do a directional flip,
Yeah.
so
For this
when you
mission,
watch
we
on your
need to get the
screen,
booster
we're
back.
hopefully going to be sending that booster towards the bottom of the frame. For the booster itself, it's like doing a flip
I
up.
believe that's an
It'll go towards the
intended
bottom of your
maneuver.
frame. We do that by lighting the engines. in a
This is all
slightly
intended. It has to
staggered
flip
sequence.
upside down.
Yeah, like shuttle, yeah, space shuttle.
Oh my god.
Standing by for hot
What?
Look at that glow! Look at that 3D printed glow over there, bro. That's crazy. That's such beautiful.
Alright. Engines reducing.
Yep, 80%. What is
All but
that?
5
Engine cut off.
engines down.
Cutoff.
Okay.
Stage separation.
State separation.
ignite.
All staging. Let's go. Success. Okay.
All engines on. All engines
All
on.
engines on. Let's go. Okay. Starship. I hope
Oh,
Starship
that's
is
Now
interesting.
doing its boost back burn. It looks like we
Boost
lit
back
all
burn?
That's
33
interesting.
initially. Now we're down to
Boost back burn,
13.
okay, fine,
We're
cool.
seeing 6 out of 6 Raptors
Did you
lit
see-
on the ship.
They actually use
down to
all
3
33
engines.
engines.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Alternately. And okay,
Back
all
burn
engines
shutdown.
off. Booster coast phase.
Mr. Coast.
Coasting phase.
And
Success.
boost back burn
Success,
shut down.
bro,
So it looks like we were
success.
able to get through the boost back burn this time around. It was one of the key objectives we didn't
Ship
have
Raptor
on the
chamber
last
pressure's
flight.
nominal.
And
I
we've
just
got
hope it
6
survives
engines
the
lit on the ship.
aerodynamic stress. We haven't get that data yet.
Yeah. We
All right,
haven't done
so
that
that's
yet.
the
haven't done that
first
yet.
of
For
many
engines.
burns that
For
the
the
booster is
engines.
going to be doing to kind of
Because last
send
time we saw
it back
engine
towards
shell
us.
deformation.
But
It's
it
going
is
to be
so
landing a
so-
couple of
I
miles
mean,
offshore
deformations,
from
but
Starbase.
it
Hopefully,
was
we're going to
arriving
try and
at
get it all
great
the way
speed.
down to do a
That's
landing
also one
burn,
thing you have to
Ship
think.
where we're going to
avionics
use
balance
those
luxury nominal.
13
It was
center
arriving at
engines.
speeds
They're
that it
going to
was not
ignite. That's what's going to
Ship-
really
ship
bleed
telemetry
off
is
all that
nominal, that's
velocity
good.
that it's built up. And
That's
it'll
good.
eventually,
So
hopefully,
we have
transition
all
to 5
pressures
engines
nominal
to
for
kind of
ship
fine tune its
actuation.
path in, and then all the way
Nice.
down to 3 for the remaining
This is a
bit.
very successful flight, man.
Do we have a
I'm
camera
kind
angle
of
for the
curious.
from
All
the
right,
from
we've
the
got a
grid
couple of
fins? I want
minutes
to
to
see
go
that.
until we get there.
I want to see a grid
So
fin camera
booster's
angle
gonna
because
coast for a
that's
little bit.
that's a new grid fin.
Because we have-
design. That's
Still seeing 6 out of 6
Yeah, we have
Raptor
3 grid
engines
fins only,
lit.
yeah?
yeah,
4
that's
minutes
what-
into the flight, ship's got about 4 minutes left.
Oh,
Getting some killer views.
Still-
Kate, Nate,
We still
how's
have to
the view
test the
from out-
controllability of
from
3
down
grid
there?
fins.
yeah, that's true. That's
It
true.
was
We should have to test
incredible.
the
I mean,
controllability of
it
the
just
grid
shot
fins.
off the pad, and seeing all the crowd now running back inside to take views
What the
on
fuck
the
is
screen
that?
here.
Oh,
That's
It's-
frost lines.
it was
That's
amazing.
frost
Yeah,
lines.
one of these days I'm gonna
That's
learn
fine,
to
that's
not
fine.
stare at the engines because now I
beautiful,
have
man.
a
Look at that
bright
blue
blob
color.
in my vision. Now, speaking of vision, we could see both
Hey,
stages
you know,
there
Amnon,
on
why don't
the
you
screen.
record all this,
Starship
all
second
the
stage is
flights?
still firing. It's
So that they're as
awesome to
successful.
follow along with that
Everything is
with the
recorded, bro.
GUI
Everything is
down on the
recorded
bottom
as we speak.
right-hand
It's
side of
recording
your
as we speak.
screen. Still following the planned flight
Oh,
path as well. Beautiful views of planet Earth there
Oh,
behind
look
the
at
ship.
that. That's so beautiful. You see a blue?
That's right, and we're actually getting a live shot off the
This is the
booster
first time
right
we've seen
now,
the
and
blue
on
so
the
cool.
camera, you can see the plume from Starbase
I didn't
where it
see that.
just lifted off 5 minutes
Starship
ago.
on nominal
Oh
trajectory.
my god, that is so beautiful.
We are there.
Incredible.
I
We
know,
are there.
right?
That is us.
I kind of want to run back outside and wave.
right. Now, again, this booster is not planning to come back to the tower or the
We're
launch
still
site for
increasing
this
in speed,
particular
by the way.
launch.
We
We
are not
are
doing
going to be
airtime and
planning to
braking
do an
yet.
ocean splashdown just off the coast of
haven't been
Starbase.
good.
So hoping to still get some amazing views
Damn,
of
look
that.
at that.
Look at ship turning. So beautiful.
Pretty awesome to see
Is
the
that burn
Raptor
mark
engines there on the
normal?
left-hand side of your screen. We can
On the
actually
ship
see the
wall
plume
near
there
S1.
of those center
No, that's
Raptors.
actually
Those,
just an outer
those are the sea level ones,
frost line. It's
as
like
well
the
as the
difference between the
vacuum
frost line and the
Raptors
normal.
are the 3 on the larger
hope
ones on the
because it's
outer
steel, yeah.
radius.
Bro, show the booster,
Actually, you know
bro.
what?
What? Show the booster, bro. I don't want to see the ship
Now,
right
just
now. I
like
wanna
on
see the
tower
booster.
catches, we are going to
Oh,
be doing a
aerodynamic
15
braking right
engine
now.
landing burn to slow the
Oh,
booster
yeah.
down.
Why are they showing this?
Hopefully we can get a
Why are they
live
showing
camera
this?
of the
I
booster
want the
right now
booster.
as we're going into that phase.
F1 TV direction
Okay.
Awesome
relay.
shot, you can
There we
see
go,
it
there
there.
we go.
So right now the booster
There
is
we go.
using their 3 hypersonic
Look at
griffins to
that
get
TV
itself
direction
through
relay.
the atmosphere
Look at that vibration,
toward its
bro.
landing site.
That's crazy.
You can see we're only 5 kilometers above the
Ignition,
sea right
ignition,
here.
ignition.
Start it.
Come on, come on. Ignition
Oh.
on.
Just heard the
Ignition.
call out for
Ignition,
landing
oh.
burn startup for
Some
the
engines
Some
booster.
engines failed.
Some engine failed.
I have a feeling the crowd's about to go
That-
wild
that-
here.
That's not safe. That is not safe.
That's not good.
That is not safe.
And another awesome landing for Super Heavy.
Congratulations
Congratulations to all the teams here at Starbase and at
We're
our
doing the mission,
SpaceX
guys.
team. An amazing, amazing view.
This was better than expected.
Everything
But it
continues
was
to go
not-
well with ship,
but it was
as you
worse
can
than
see there on your screen.
See,
At least
because
the ship-
we did have a
at least the
control.
ship
At
does
least
its
it was
job.
control.
Yeah, we've got about
Yes,
a
the ship
minute
does its job.
left
I mean,
with the ship engines on.
the
Just
ship did
looking
its
at the
job
booster
last
real
time.
quick.
I don't
It
think
didn't
there will be
look
any
like
problems
we
this time.
lit all 13 engines that we were
Textbooks.
planning for that initial landing burn. We were
Except this
targeting a
time,
softer
water.
splashdown, and as you saw, it came in with quite a bit of velocity still. So landing
the
velocity
blue
did look a
from the
little bit
booster?
high,
Separation?
but really cool to make it
Over
all the way
there?
back this time to that
You can see
landing
the
burn. We'll
small-
dig in,
small,
figure out how
cloud,
to
yeah.
turn on all those engines, and then
Why
get
are
to a
we
full landing
turning?
soon. But all
I
eyes
think
on
this is
ship.
intended.
We are just
Because,
a little
like, what-
ways
wait,
away
wait,
from getting those
Start up
engines
terminal
turned
guidance.
off. We expect it to burn about 8 minutes and change. And so
Yeah,
hopefully
you're
just
still
about 15 minutes to
engines
go.
on.
Sounds like we just got the sonic boom.
Yeah, we
here
sure
at
did.
Starbase.
That was awesome.
Sonic Boom just came.
Down.
That's so cool.
Sonic Boom just reached us.
Sonic Boom just reached the main.
And
Oh my
engine
God,
shut
that's so
down.
sick. That was smooth.
Uh,
Beautiful.
Engine spot. Shut down.
Engines.
It's like we're doing a
shut down.
crosswind landing, you know?
All right, Starship 6
Don't you
Raptor
think the
engines
second
have
person landing?
successfully
Yeah, that's
shut
true.
down.
Really excited.
Nominal orbit insertion.
Look at that RCS.
Nominal
And there's our
orbital
call out
insertion.
for nominal
Nice
orbit
call out.
insertion.
that's,
So we got a ship
hot
in
gas thruster.
space. We've got a booster in the Gulf
You know
where
what
we were
that
planning to
venting is?
send it. It's a
That's
hell of a start
basically
to the day.
using
That's
your
hot gas.
Yeah, it sure is.
No. Yeah, that's
all of our
basically-
colleagues
that's
here are
basically
filing
using
in
the
through the doors. A lot of people wanted to
leftover,
stay
hot gas
outside and hear
from
the
the
boom,
engine
and so it's
as
pretty
your
great to
vent-
see
as
a
your-
ship
as
in
your
space,
RCS.
and everybody's super excited down here.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
that's
as
what,
guaranteed,
Elon
it
was-
has been an awesome
Yeah.
day so
Remember
far.
Elon
All this
and
action in
the rocket
just
guy?
9 minutes
And
now.
that guy said-
And
And,
objectives
that-
are
that-
done for the
that
booster.
also
Just want to
includes the
quickly
boil-off.
flag that
Also includes the
booster
boil-off,
did land
by the
in
way.
a clear zone. We clear those before launch, well ahead, so that we ensure everyone is safe
that-
before
is that
launch
a-
and
is
after.
Is that one
So
heat time?
we're getting ready now for our in-space
And-
objectives.
is that
Yeah,
heat
we've got a
time?
few minutes
Yeah, I
until the
think-
next
wait, there are two
milestone.
of them.
So sit
There are
tight
two of them.
and
Oh,
enjoy
shit.
the space views and, of course, the space jams. We'll be back here at T+14 minutes to deploy our payload,
Space jams.
which
Hey,
is
copyright,
the
copyright,
UST of
copyright.
our newest
Copyright,
Starlink version 3
copyright,
satellite.
copyright.
So we'll see you soon. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're getting ready to deploy 20
Hi.
Starlink version 3
Payload
satellites.
deployment.
That will get underway after we
Let's
open
go.
the payload door in just about a minute. Now,
And so, yeah, this is the first time we've got Starlink V3 satellites getting ready to go into space.
It's
And I
gonna
mean,
be
these
dark
things
soon,
are
by the way.
really just kind of crazy
By
upgrades
the way, I just
Yeah.
that they're
I
going to
just- I
bring
just
to the
thought of
network,
something.
where you start talking about just
If we
symmetric
add-
gigabit
if we
speeds
add
through the
lights,
Starlink network, pretty much anywhere on the
near
planet
the
that this is going to
flaps,
unlock.
you know, where the camera is.
So really exciting. These satellites are only going to be in
And
space
you
for
get,
about
like,
20
cool
minutes.
reflection, you know, from the Starlinks.
Oh, payload is open. Payload
Yeah,
day.
we can
Payload
see that.
day is open.
Sorry about that. These will only be in space for about
Oh, shoot,
20
my
minutes,
phone.
as they're on the same suborbital trajectory as Starship itself. This is essentially just giving us a chance to try and run as many tests as possible, deploy the solar arrays, antennas, whatever we can on these vehicles. We are intentionally being a little scrappy with it. They might be playing some bumper cars once they're out of the door, but we are looking to get these deployed over the next couple of minutes. In the meantime, they're
The
getting
controller
ready
ability was
to
good, I think.
also
Yeah,
do the
wonky,
Raptor in
but that-
space relight.
Situation was
Listening to a little bit of
perfectly
conversation on that, but we are currently tracking
It was
to do it.
okay.
I'll
Good
give you some
control.
updates we hear
I think
otherwise.
that was good control.
Damn.
And there you go.
And
You can
these are
see
proper
our
sat
first
planes.
Starlink V3 getting deployed out of Starship.
First Starlink V3.
Huge milestone for the team out
First
here.
meaningful payloads deployed
yeah,
by
the crowd is
Starship.
definitely hyped
Historical
about
moment,
this.
yeah.
We could see these Starlink V3s continuing to pop out with deployment assisted
by the
by
way,
the Pez dispenser. Now,
one
this
thing
version
was that
of Starship
they
is
were
built to
also,
deploy
I
up to
talked about
60
how
of
they,
these
one
more
of the
advanced
experiments of
Starlink
this
version
flight
3
was
satellites.
they
Each
wanted
V3
to
is designed to
visually
offer 1
examine the heat
terabit
shields
per
on
second of
liftoff.
downlink capacity.
They not only
Now,
had
let's put that into
cameras
Falcon 9
on
terms real quick.
Starship,
A Starship
some
launch
of the
with V3
Starlinks
satellites
also
will
pointed
launch
their
20
cameras
times
at
the
the Starship
capacity
launch
into the constellation as a
But they
single
to
never,
launch
but they,
examine.
of
They're
V2
using
but they,
satellites
literally
on
but they
Falcon
never
9.
gave that
Starlinks
Just
photos out.
incredible.
in orbit.
And anybody that follows Starship, you
crazy.
know
I mean,
that
bro,
the views that we're being treated
what's
to
just
right
happened?
now, the views we get during those
I mean,
re-entries,
I don't think
that's
they
made
would give it in the
possible
live stream.
by
They would give it
Starlink.
later, maybe.
It's given us just
If
this
they give it.
unprecedented
No,
look
that's one thing.
into Starship as it's
But they are
flying through space,
literally
hurtling through the
using a
atmosphere.
SpaceX product to
It's
help
powering
another
the
Oh,
dozens of
SpaceX
I
product.
cameras
just
we
realized
have
how
on board.
fast
It's
this
giving
is
us
right
real-time
now to
data
press
on
dispenser.
every system
It's
that's
like it's
telemetered
launching
on
one
board that
satellite
vehicle in
every
real time.
like 15
We use the
seconds
exact same
average. I think that's all of it.
constellation to power all
Is
of
that all
our
the payload
cameras
that
that
they-
we have out in the field here in the
No,
Indian
no, no,
Ocean.
there's a full stack inside.
So really powerful
Oh, what are they
technology
waiting for
for just connecting you no matter where the heck you are
The
on the planet,
mechanism
off
to
the
lift the
planet.
thing up, man. Or no,
So
not lift up.
thank
Put
you,
it down.
Starlink, for letting me watch this stuff as we
Did
fly
you,
through
did you
space.
not
It's
make a
pretty
best
awesome.
dispenser?
We get
Goebbels
about
was like,
240 megabits per second
Yeah,
of data
yeah.
rate off Starship, which everybody
Do you not know
in
how
the
long that
spaceflight
shit
community
takes?
knows that's pretty insane when you're usually dealing with single digits on some of the older systems. So gives you a lot of insight, gives you a lot of ability to just rapidly iterate
I mean,
and know what
it,
the heck
you know,
happened.
it
when
reminds me
things
of
go
those
wrong. But
those conveyor
looks like
belts
we're
in airports
seeing
where
some
your
more
suitcase
satellites
drops,
get out the
you know?
door. We do have
the
cameras
luggage
on
belts.
some of them.
Spits out your
The
boots,
last
the
couple that are
suitcase.
going to go out are going to try and
This
do
one's
the
just spitting
heat
out
shield
Starlink
imaging
V3s.
that we attempted last flight. We don't have that camera view that we got on Flight 12 where you kind of see
You
the
think my
satellite
old
leaving
phone can create
Starship.
so
Those
much
aren't on
noise?
the V3 satellites. But we are going to, on the last couple
They
that
could
go
just
out,
hook up a phone to
have
it
some
and
pretty
then,
narrow
retrieve
field
the
view
footages
cameras that are
later
going to be
on.
looking back at Starship, turn on some flashlights.
Maybe
But-
not
And
in
this is a
live
test of a
footage, but get the
capability
footage
that
later
we're
on.
really going to want when we start doing orbital
an iPhone,
flights to
maybe?
just add that extra layer of safety, that extra layer of
Because
reliability where we're
iPhone
going to
is
be able to
apparently
image
by
Starship's
NASA,
heat shield
iPhone 18, no, iPhone
after it's
17
gone
Pro
through
Max is
ascent, after it's been in
space
space
grade.
before it re-enters. So we're going to try to test that again today. The heat shield imaging, we didn't get
Imagine
a whole
making a
lot last time.
small
Looks like
space
we got some
drone
thunderstorms on planet
for
Earth below us.
Starship.
But
So
a couple more
like,
satellites to go, it looks like.
every once in a while it would like
Yeah, it's pretty awesome
be
to
deployed
see
from the
our
best
V3s
dispenser
in
while it's in
space. I
space
want to give a
boosting,
shout out to our
and you
Starlink
can get
colleagues.
like 4K footages
And
of
we
the
expect
ship from
payload
around.
deploy to run until about
You can get a
27.5
GT.
minutes, so about another 7
If you're
minutes
flying.
here.
And then like once
The
once the
Starlink
battery
team
is
will
almost
be
done, you can
attempting
get
to
that drone
speed
back
run
into
these
the
tests,
dispenser,
or excuse
maybe
me,
charge
speed
it.
run test
Launch it
these
later.
version 3 satellites, where they will attempt
That would
to
be
do a
extremely
few tests,
complicated.
such as extend the new solar
Oh, yeah,
arrays
that is
and
true.
antennas. They're also going to try
Oh,
to
one thing
connect
we're supposed to
these
do this,
V3
this
satellites
right?
with ground stations
After daylight.
and turn on the satellite's communication systems.
Yeah.
Now, they're only going to
Oh.
have about 20 minutes or so to
Should be
do
the
all of
first,
this, as these satellites
Raptor 3
only
rewrite
have that long before
yeah.
they demise in the atmosphere or break up
crazy.
due to that friction when they re-enter the
Raptor
atmosphere.
rewrite
So
is
what we
insane.
learned from today's
Alright.
deployment will help progress
Maybe half an hour
and
already
move the
by
program forward, which is super exciting.
Not even half.
You could
21
basically say
minutes.
that the payload's payload is data.
Yeah.
Like
That's right.
we're getting very Inception here.
There were
Now, in addition to
Brazil.
those tests for Starlink, for the Starlink team, as Dan mentioned, 6 of the satellites
So,
have been modified with engineering cameras to help scan
so now
Starship's
we're
heat
going to
shield.
cross the Atlantic, you know.
That will
Cross the
help
Atlantic
inform
route.
our analysis of Starship's readiness for future catch returns back here at our launch site. So for
But
those that
this
might be
suborbital
unfamiliar, we are
trajectory,
currently capable of
do you
catching
think,
our super heavy
a
booster,
plane can
and
fly
we've
this
done that a
long? I
couple
don't think
times.
so.
We have not yet attempted to catch our second stage or ship, and so that is going to be
Yeah.
a very exciting milestone when that day
I don't
comes.
think a plane can fly
Sure,
this
and
long.
we're building up to it with today's tests. We are still planning to do our water
from
splashdown in
US
the
to
Indian
Australia.
Ocean. So stay tuned for that. That's only about
Now,
40 minutes away.
Otis is struggling to
Still
get from
in
UK to
space,
Australia.
we keep
I
on
don't think they can
deploying
do
our
US to
Starlink
Australia.
satellites.
Maybe they can do it, but from the
Again,
other
these are
side.
our V3 version of our
But
Starlink
not
satellites,
this
a
version.
full host of
front of
added
Africa.
capabilities to our version 2 that's currently in orbit.
I don't know. I mean, problem is you need to reach space if you want to do it.
And this is
There.
our team here
I'm
at
talking about a
Starbase,
few.
Texas.
If you want to do it
These are all
efficiently, yeah, you
the
have to
team
risk it.
members that have helped build the vehicle, that have
right now,
built
Starship is
the
not even
Pez
actually in
dispenser,
space.
and got it
It's
ready to
just
fly
posting over
today.
exhaust field.
Amazing work.
It's in exosphere right now. It's still
Now, for those of you that have just recently tuned in, there is
Atmosphere
information
is-
in your screen, we promise. Right now, the
Yeah,
ship
but
is
it's
in
past the common
orbital
line, yeah?
darkness, so we don't have any
past the
available
command
sunlight
line, but
from the sun
exosphere
to
was,
help illuminate
But
the
the
scene.
exosphere is,
But what you can see, moving
yeah,
out from that
exosphere
smally
is quite
lit
fine.
space, those are the V3 satellites as they are being deployed. And
That's why
essentially, the ship
all the
is
satellites
illuminated from the
need
inside, and so
to
we're able to see the
boost
light
it
come out
once in a while.
through the payload door.
Exactly.
Because-
yeah,
Right.
all the satellites
Just
need
a
to boost
just
once
a
in while.
really
drag-
small sliver
because
of
the
light at the
atmosphere
top.
is
That's our
going up
Pez
all the way
dispenser.
to
That's
the
how we're
satellites, so they get
both
dragged.
loading our satellites into the rocket and deploying it. It's
That's not
pretty
just
novel.
the only reason. Even if you are completely in space,
We've got
there's
about
still a
3.5
phenomenon
minutes
called
still
orbital
left of our payload
decay.
deploy
So,
sequence.
like, the energy in one orbit is
Yep,
never.
looks like we've got
like
16
infinitely
satellites
equal.
deployed, so
It
4 more to
reduces
go.
over time.
These
Lose
last
energy
couple
over
will have
time.
those cameras,
Even in
so
a
if
completely
you
vacuum
see any
orbits.
sudden bright lights, that'll
that's
be
also-
flashlights turning on those satellites to try and get some imagery of Starship's heat shield.
And also for special case for
17
ISS.
out the
If
door,
anyone moves,
3 more to
that's
go,
true.
and 18.
Special
that also
case for
keep
ISS.
If anyone moves, like everyone, if someone takes a big dump,
And
surprisingly good.
while we wait for these last
changes
two,
the trajectory forever.
we did confirm we are still go for our Raptor relight demonstration a little bit later in the flight today, so we will be looking to relight one of those Raptor engines
are we
on
done?
ship.
What is this camera, by the way?
That'll be our next
Aren't we
major
supposed to be
milestone
seeing
after
the
we get
inside?
through these final 2 satellites.
I know, right?
Like, bullshit camera, what is this, bro? F1 TV direction be like.
Just at 25 minutes into
So
our flight,
insane
it's crazy to
midfield
think
back
that
to
we're
the
already
happening, and they'll
screaming
show
at 27,000
the top
kilometers an
3
hour, 200
drivers
kilometers above
following
the
the
ocean
leader.
surface. Amazing.
Yeah. Now, for those of you that lost count, we have deployed almost all of our 20 Starlink satellites. I believe our last count
Like
was at
Israeli-
18, so
Israeli
we should
news
be seeing
outlets.
2
They're like,
more. And
we
we're
are
very
very
excited to
peaceful
see our
country.
version 3
We are
satellites
shaking
in
hands with
space.
Donald Trump.
And these are
And
fully,
you see
like,
it on-
these are real satellites. They're
Right.
not just demonstration sats that we had last time. These are going to basically have a 20-minute lifespan where our Starlink engineering team
Donald
will
Trump's
attempt
FIFA
to
Nobel
perform
Peace
a number of
Prize.
tests and really
FIFA
speed
Peace
run
Prize,
those
bro.
tests during that time.
Right. And in terms
So
of
we're
satellite
gonna use-
lifespans, 20 minutes
we're gonna
is
use, like,
it's the shortest you could
POVs,
possibly get, but hopefully in that 20-minute time frame we can really try and ink out as many tests as we can.
It looks like
see
we
the light
might
from-
have some. This might actually
soon
be
as you
light
say
from
that,
one of the
engineering
Starlink
scan.
satellites. As we mentioned before, a few of them, 6 of them actually, are equipped with flashlights to look back at Starship, as we want to image the heat shield and understand the heat shield performance through the ascent
It's about
phase.
the image they
As
need
this
shield. Why
information
don't you
is very
show us
important
also
for
the
us
heat
to
shield?
know and understand
Problem is
as we
downlink. The
prepare
problem is
for
downlink.
operations that will
Because they are
enable ship to
prioritizing
come back to
telemetry and
Starbase
engineering data.
for landing.
Okay,
For
so
catch,
they
I
don't
should
want to
say.
waste bandwidth on a 4K live stream. Like
We
I
are
said,
about
4K
40
live
seconds
stream
away
needs,
from that planned
needs 1
payload
Gbps
deployment
bandwidth.
sequence being
Oh.
complete.
I need 240p, that's it.
Yep, looks like we've just got those last 2 to go. These ones
Damn.
might be coming out. Oops, they're
beautiful.
starting
Because
to
it's
make motion.
riding on.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
19 out the
shine
door,
was
one
good.
more.
But I guess all these satellites will burn up in the atmosphere, right? With Starship.
Yeah, that is true. They're designed to burn up. But
It looks like we got a crowd at our Hawthorne, California location. Some colleagues gathering outside in mission control there as well.
If it's in the correct time.
That marks, if I'm not mistaken, our 20th. So our
can see the
payload
shadow
deploy
of the
sequence
satellite
is
going
now
off the ship.
complete.
Yeah, exactly.
Starship will now close its payload bay door and continue to coast around Earth to the Indian Ocean. Still a lot of major events to come today, including our Raptor relight burn at T plus 38 minutes 58 seconds, followed by atmospheric re-entry, where the heat shield will be put to test and eventually our splashdown. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go on to another quick coast.
Like
Yeah,
you see that
so
this is a
sit
small
tight,
line,
enjoy the
a
views,
small trail.
and of course some more space
the line.
jams, and we will come back
Exactly,
here
and it's like
at
there is
T
a small
plus
don't think
57
that's-
minutes
over there.
for our Raptor engine
But
relight
I don't think
and
that's
of
from
course
this Starship. I
re-entry.
think that's Starlink that's already there.
You sure?
Because how will the Starlinks that are just deployed already reach so far away? It's been like a few minutes only, like 7 minutes maybe. I don't know how long.
Bro,
it
they're just perfectly in a straight line. I don't know what to say. Wait, there are more of them.
Oh no, wait, they are.
They
No, that's
are the
not more
ones.
of them. That's lights. They are the ones. So two lights are from one. So one Starlink has
damn.
two lights maybe.
We're getting like a light show, you know, from space.
TVC
Live.
checkouts.
Live light show.
It's awesome. Hell yeah. Shout out to our Starlink team. We're so thrilled.
Huge milestone, and that's only 3 minutes or 5
all
minutes
Starlinks are
after
successful.
deploying them. I mean,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Communication
Amazing.
successful.
And right now, we are expecting
crazy.
a relight of a single Raptor engine, and that's going to be coming up in just over a minute and a half from now.
Finally, we have a real light.
That's right. We are
How
going to
many-
be lighting one of our sea level Raptor engines, and
You can see
this is
Starship
essentially just a
rotating.
demonstration that you can
Like a rotisserie,
relight
you know?
an engine after it's already done its ascent burn. And this is going to
Rotisserie
be really
chicken.
important when we do
Rotating on its axis.
maneuvers for orbital missions, whether we're relighting to go into orbit, or if you're already in orbit and you're getting ready to do a deorbit burn.
I
We
guess
did hear
this
our
flight would
Raptor
be,
team
like,
is go
really
for the engine
successful.
relight, so not going to be
The only
skipping it on
only
this
a
one.
problem was the
So
landing
we
on the
should
boost.
see that coming up in
So I
just
guess we'll
about
have to see
45
one more
seconds from
splashdown.
now. Again, this is not a deorbit burn for this ship. We are on a suborbital
Not another
trajectory, so
splashdown,
this
bro.
Starship is coming back over the Indian Ocean no matter what. But this is going to be a pretty critical test
By the way,
for what we'll
if-
eventually need to do when we do orbital
let's say
missions. We
if-
got to
if
relight those
Starship
engines,
does it properly this
do a
time,
burn to get yourself out of orbit.
There is
One
a
thing
chance.
that is unique on
we
this
can
one
ditch
is
the
we're going to be
booster.
lighting
There is
it
a
Like, but we can
for a little
catch
bit
the ship
longer
at
of a
least.
time. We're expecting this burn
yeah.
to be up to about 14 seconds.
No, but they have
only
to,
done about
but the
3
problem with
seconds
V3 is
previously.
like this is a production.
So that
It's
should
like
be
they want
coming
to
up
produce
within the
this
next couple
properly.
of seconds. Let's
So I don't
stand
think
by.
they would go with.
Relight
As
demo
much as
start.
it would be nice, but I don't think because it's like the first production Starship. They would like to develop
What is that?
both. Oh,
What
it's
is that?
so beautiful.
What is that? That's so beautiful.
You
It
see
looks
the
Oh, that's
relight
right,
there on
right
your
there.
screen.
what?
Wow.
That's the relight.
And confirmation
Wait,
over the net.
What?
Relight shutdown.
It looks so
The burn has
beautiful.
ended. Congrats to the team on this
I
milestone.
think it's because the
I mean,
Raptor
it's
pushes.
crazy to see how
the
we can
other
maneuver in
particles
space
away.
and just another icing on the cake for today's
That,
mission.
that
So it
looks
makes
so
that
beautiful.
happen.
I mean,
We're going to be taking another quick break.
Damn.
We'll be back in a couple of minutes before re-entry, which is targeted for about
That
T
looks
plus
so
47
nice,
minutes. So we'll
bro.
see you soon.
that was so beautiful.
I
yeah.
mean,
I mean, damn.
actually, nice.